y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is packed with 3 days of decorating and home projects and painting and cleaning. I was really busy this week getting lots of things done around the house. And as most of you know, our first baby is due in 3 months, so we are tackling all of these big home projects before he gets here. And if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Lauren, and I love creating videos about home decor and cleaning and all things homemaking. So make sure to hit that subscribe button before you go today so you can be notified every time I post a new video. I would absolutely love to have you. But I'm just going to start out today's video by making up our bed. I'm going to be working a lot in here today, putting up some new curtains and painting some really fun furniture and just doing lots of decorating. So I wanted to make sure I had a clean slate to work with, and I'm also going to be going around and wiping down mirrors and surfaces and just tidying up this space. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, but let's go ahead and get started. Ever since we moved into this house last September, we have had this old black dresser sitting in the corner of our bedroom, and it just gets stacked with mail and other junk, and I have been dying to get a little cozy electric fireplace to put there so that we could mount our TV over it and watch Christmas movies in here and eat popcorn. And I did not want to pay full price for a new one because they're like $400. So I've been keeping an eye out on Facebook Marketplace for so long, and I finally found one the other day that was only $100, and it's solid wood and absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to be chalk painting that to match our dresser and then doing a little bit of sandpaper distressing. And y'all, it turned out so gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it, and I cannot wait for Christmas so I can pop a tree up right beside it and make a little Christmas getaway in here. But I'll be sharing more about that in a few minutes. And I also wanted to show y'all that I installed some new curtains in here because we have 2 big windows in here that have just been bare for almost a year. So I found some really pretty burlap and lace curtains that go perfect with our bedroom set from Amazon, and I'm going to be putting those up too. I shared this dresser a couple videos back, and I also found it on Facebook Marketplace for such a great deal, and it was already chalk painted for me. But I would really like to do some more sandpaper distressing on it and get some new gold antique knobs. But I'm going to do that in another video. Today I'm just going to be replacing this faux eucalyptus with some fresh greenery in here so I can keep it a little bit more simple. But I always love finding deals on Facebook Marketplace because it cuts the cost of furniture by like 75%, and it also makes for some really fun projects. And right now I'm on the search for a cabinet for our living room, so I'm going to share that when I find a good deal. I am all about decorating on a budget, and I rarely pay full price for furniture pieces just because they can be so dang expensive. So if you're needing to fill some space and get some new furniture, but you are on a budget, definitely check the marketplace first because they have so many great finds. It's like one big giant online garage sale, and sometimes I get lost on there for hours just browsing. This is our life, and sometimes all you need is a smile. You made up your mind just to see it through. There's nobody else here. I love those little black hooks that I'm hanging our curtains on, and I also found those on Amazon. I'm going to go ahead and link the curtains, the rod, and the hooks all below in case you want to check them out. I wanted to go with a black antique rod to kind of break up all of the cream and white in our bedroom. And I also wanted to make sure to hang my curtain rod well above the window this time because it makes the room look so much larger and more stately. And so I just took a tape measure and marked where I wanted everything, and then used a drill off camera to go ahead and install all of the hooks. But I love the way that these look in here, and it feels so good to no longer have one big blank wall.
'Cause this is our time, this is our life. Sometimes all you need is a smile to get by.
I'm wondering how many men that you trapped and dumped in the ocean.
And another life hack for if you just don't want to drop some money on a steamer, I always just plug my iron in and then press the steam button a bunch of times. And I actually found that this works way better than using a steamer. I've used multiple steamers throughout the last 5 years of my life, and none of them have worked well for me. But every time I just go ahead and use our Shark iron, it does such a great job. And I didn't knock out all the wrinkles, but I did get most of them, and I'm going to kind of just let the curtains hang there, and the rest will fall out with time.
Here in the ocean, nobody can hear you screaming. And if I knew better, I would never need the rush. And if I just think twice, I never would have had this feeling. I should have said, no, 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 no. I've never choose to let this slip, but I'm here somewhere in the ocean. Still wrapped around your fingertip, just like beating round the bush. I'm half the man I used to be after being dumped in the ocean. I bet that you don't even care if my body drifts ashore. Here in the ocean, nobody can hear you screaming. And if I knew better, I would never need the rush. And if I just think twice, I never would have had this feeling. I should have said, no, 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 no. But if you asking me, I'm pretty sure that I'll come running. Though I should say, no, 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 no. Here in the ocean, nobody can hear you screaming. And if I knew better, I would never need the rush. And if I just think twice, I never would have had this feeling. I should have said, no, no, no.
After my husband got home from work this night, he installed the TV for me above our new little fireplace. So I'm just going to use some movie magic to make it appear real quick. There we go. And I actually had spent the rest of this day with my nieces and nephews at a water park. But this is the next day, and I am ready to chalk paint this fireplace. And I've actually found that with chalk paint, less is more, and all you need is a chalk paint brush, a can of chalk paint, and a block of sandpaper. I tried to get fancy one time with this, and I used polyurethane and all this other crazy stuff, and the pieces started turning yellow over time. So now I just keep it simple, and this trio creates such a beautiful finish.
I'm always one step behind, wishing I could read your mind.
Don't worry, I'm going to speed this up super fast, so it won't be long before we'll have a beautiful distressed electric fireplace. But I did want to mention that I wiped this piece down the day before, so when I went to paint, I just brushed off the top to make sure no dust had accumulated. I was kind of intimidated by this piece at first just because of all the details and nooks and crannies, but I got brave and just brushed the paint over it anyway, and it ended up being insanely pretty. I was so shocked at how well it turned out.
I know just what to do, but still I want all of you. Oh please, just give my heart a break. It's more than I can take. First you say you love me and you promise you will change, but suddenly you're gone, always on the run, playing with my feelings and you do it just for fun. Hate the player in the game, but to me they're all the same. But I'm ready, no, never ready. Yeah, met you at a coffee shop, had me at hello, what up? I wasn't ready, no, never ready. Yeah, like a forbidden fruit, I'm still craving for, I'm still
I painted about 3 layers before I liked the overall finish of the piece, and now I'm going in with a sandpaper block to do some distressing. And I learned my lesson with a regular piece of sandpaper. It always makes my hand cramp up so bad, so this time I bought a pack of like 5 blocks of sandpaper, and this worked so well. And I'm glad I bought the pack of 5 because they do wear out quicker than a regular piece of sandpaper. I think I used about 3 to finish this whole project. But this whole project took me less than 4 hours, so it was very doable for one day, and it made for such a great statement piece for the master bedroom.
Got a dopamine rush, got a major league crush when you're next to me. Got my heart upon my sleeve, can I hide the way I feel when you're next to me, girl? Got the kick in every move and I fought us like a fool for you, for you.
Now that we're done in the master bedroom, I'm going to move out to the living room. And last week I added lots of glam pieces in here, like those silver metallic candlesticks and the metallics on the coffee table decor. And then also I changed out our entryway decor for a big gold mirror. And so I kind of wanted to just add a few more pieces in here today. I went ahead and got rid of our 4th of July pillow and exchanged it for 2 gray pillows on this love seat. And I'm going to go ahead and wipe down this table here. And then in just a second, I'm going to take our fiddle leaf plant from that corner over there and exchange it out for a really pretty, sleek floor lamp. And I feel like this made such a big difference.
Got me under lock and key, but I don't want to be free when I'm next to you. You're like honey to a bee, I go crazy for the sweet when I'm next to you, girl. Like a fool for you, for you. It might seem that I'm dumb, but it's you that's got me stunned. Stay next to me, girl, next to me, girl. Something special from the rise, something special that I like about you.
We got all of our packages for Oliver's nursery this week and last week. So his crib and his dresser were all torn apart in here, and there was styrofoam pieces everywhere. So as I'm decorating in here today, y'all are gonna see me vacuuming up that and also just vacuuming up some dirt that was along the baseboards. But this is the lamp I was telling y'all about. I ordered it from overstock.com, and I think it is so pretty in this corner. It actually said it was whitewash, and then it came in kind of a light wood, but I really love the way that it looks in this corner.
Got me spellbound, and every day, in every way, I just know there's something about you. Something special from the rise, something special that I like about you, about you. There's a mystery entwined, something bigger to define about you, about you. And I'm the only one to see, got me down on my knees, taking down your gravity.
And I had to share this little handy trick that this lamp came with. I'm so excited about this feature. I always hate big cords sitting around. It just makes everything look cluttered. So I'm just going to shove this cord in this little hole, and it makes it look so clean in that little corner.
I've been staring at your face for a while. Boy,
Now I'm headed into the entryway to clean up some more styrofoam and vacuum down the rug and kind of just straighten up this area. But I did want to mention that I finally found something to go right next to our front door, and so I'm going to share that at the end of this video because I actually went to the store after vacuuming on this day and found it then. and it looks so pretty here. It's a little welcome sign and it fits perfectly above the light switch, and I think I'm finally happy with the way that the entryway looks.
Do you wanna roll with me? Do you wanna stroll with me? Come on, baby. Boy, you're a pro. You're making me fall. Can't think about no one else. It's only you in my head. Let's give it a try. Come on, and baby, we'll fly right up to the sky. Hey, pretty boy, you're right.
This is the area that I'm looking for a cabinet on Facebook Marketplace for. Right below those 3 rectangular pictures, I'm hoping to get a little 2 cabinet situation so that I can put Oliver's diapers or toys in there, and it'll just make it really convenient to kind of store some of his things away. This area is not very big, so when we get all of his toys and stuff in here, it's going to get really cluttered, so I thought that that would be handy.
Baby, we will never stop. I won't let you go, no. Hey, gotta make you a confession. Boy, you're the most beautiful I ever seen. Like a king, baby, you're the one for me.
Also, I'm just now pulling the tags off of these candlesticks and also the gold mirror in the entryway because I wanted to make sure that I really loved them before I took all of the tags off. But I am loving the way that this room is coming together, and now we're going to head into the kitchen to start some painting.
Can't think about no one else. It's only you in my head. Let's give it a try. Come on, and baby, we'll fly right up to the sky.
Last week we painted the breakfast nook area, and I used the color Agreeable Gray by Sherwin-Williams, so I'm just carrying that color throughout the whole entire kitchen today. I wanted to go ahead and start with this wall because I want this to be kind of a statement wall with a big wooden clock on it, and then of course our calendar goes on that little side wall right there, and I want to get some hooks for our keys and stuff so to make it really convenient on our way out the door. But I love this color because it's gray and it goes with our tile and our countertops, but it also has a little bit of a warm tone to it, so it matches all of our cream and tan and wood decor. So I'm really excited about this color, and then I have someone scheduled to come out and do some subway tile white backsplash in here. Hopefully they won't be too much longer with the phone call. I've been waiting to see when they're going to come out, and then when we get that done, we're also going to get the cabinets painted more of a stark white because all of the doors and baseboards, like you can see right here, are cream instead of a true white. And so it's making that gray look really cool toned, but actually when I paint the baseboards white, it'll look a little bit more of a cream color. So I love the paint color. I'm just waiting on the baseboards to be done, the cabinets to be painted, and then of course our backsplash. And I'm so excited with all of the changes coming in this kitchen. It's going to be so fun to cook in here for fall and Christmas. And then also I have been begging my husband for a new refrigerator because I want one that has the whole entire top half of the fridge as a fridge, and then the little bottom is a drawer for the freezer. And it's been really hard to convince him to get a new one because this one works just fine. But I did hear our ice maker going out, and then it started making a weird noise this morning, and my husband goes, "Is that the fridge?" And I was like, I hope so, thank God. So hopefully I'll be getting a new fridge in here pretty soon too, but everything's coming together slowly but surely. My hutch is still decorated for the 4th of July, so I'm going to take all of that down in next week's video and hopefully get a more rustic glam look going there rather than having all of that clutter sitting around. But this is our new clock. I found it at Hobby Lobby for 50% off, and I think it was like 65 or 70 bucks. So it's a really big clock, but that wall is kind of big, and so I still have not filled all the space on that wall. I'm considering maybe doing some either antique or rustic glam doorknob hooks and then hanging some aprons below it maybe. But I just don't want to make too much clutter in there, so y'all let me know what you think down below. But I do love the color of the paint, I love the clock, and I love the way that our kitchen is coming together. Okay, last but not least, while I was picking up our clock, I ran into this white cursive welcome sign at Hobby Lobby, and it fits the space perfectly. I had actually been on the search for something almost identical, so I got so excited when I spotted this. But that is going to be it for today's projects. I hope y'all enjoyed watching as much as I did filming it, and thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that thumbs up button for me, and if you're not already, I would love for you to subscribe. But I will see y'all next week in a brand new video. Bye!